We're taking 100 seats, and we're going to govern for 100 years.
This is Not My Party. Brought to you by the Bulwark. All right, y'all, it's officially year 2 of Biden's first term.
His attitude is obviously that he does not want to run again.
I've become a great respecter of fate in my life.
Uh-oh! And you know what that means, right?
I'm nervous.
2022 will be all about the midterms.
Midterms.
Stop it.
So when it comes to the midterms, here are the big questions. 1, can the Democrats get their agenda passed? 2, will Republicans try to pivot away from the Trump drama or double down? 3, who will end up winning the elections and take control of Congress? 4, will the results set up a Trump versus Biden granddaddy of them all rematch in 2024? So let's whip out the crystal ball and start with what, if anything, will the Democrats pass this year? Y'all, the internal Democratic slap fight is gonna get ugly.
The people want us to get things done.
I'm waiting!
And it's gonna be up to one busy man to try to wine and dine all the different factions to hold it all together.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
Take me out to dinner.
BYRON and the Democrats are facing a ton of pressure to pass a voting rights bill and the $1 trillion Build Back Better spending package. And right now, the Democrats don't have the votes for either because 1, the filibuster requires 60 votes to pass voting rights. 2, Joe Manchin doesn't want to be the tie-breaking vote on a big government spending bill since he represents deep red West Virginia. And lastly, nihilist Republicans DGAF and aren't even trying to negotiate.
My Green New Deal will cost like $93 trillion.
That'll sell well.
These practicalities won't stop progressives from just pretending that Biden can snap his fingers and make utopian socialism come to America. So expect the frustration to boil over.
I want it!
My prediction, Joe Biden will find a way to pass a smaller version of BBB that focuses on helping working class families.
That sounds pretty good.
To do so, he'll need to submit to whatever country roads Joe Manchin wants. Next, will Republicans go full MAGA? Last week, I watched 16 painful hours of former Trump advisor Sloppy Steve Bannon's podcast for an article in the Bulwark. And y'all, you will not believe the shit I saw.
Trump won. Biden's illegitimate.
Our country is already gone. It has to be torn down and start all over again.
No.
This wasn't just some dirty old man with cirrhosis streaming live from his basement. Lots of supposedly normal Republican politicians were going on as guests. Why? As a GOP strategist recently told New York Magazine, if you're not willing to go full retard in a Republican primary right now, it's hard. You see, the brainwashed voters who listen to Bannon's show, which is one of the most popular in America, are not gonna let the GOP return to boring vanilla Mitt Romney types.
I'm concerned about the direction America has been taking over the last 4 years.
Me too.
So my prediction, GOP continues to go full MAGA.
Of course.
And one of the crazy candidates they put up for Senate will make enough own goals to cost them a race.
Well, that's good then, I guess.
So let's go to number 3. Who will win the midterms overall? Even if the Democrats pass voting rights and BBB.
Unlikely.
Even if Republicans put up a bunch of freaks who are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, the Democrats are still forked in November.
Terrifying.
For starters, the party in power is always cursed in the first midterm. And the Democrats' poll numbers are already dipping thanks to inflation and COVID and a worry that they're going a little too far left. But here's my prediction. Republicans take the House in a landslide, while the Senate hinges on whether Republicans nominate candidates who are just a little crazy or totally bad bonkers.
Make your choice.
This is freaking me out.
So what does all this mean for 2024? If my predictions are correct, Trump will see a path to victory and announce he's running.
The country needs it.
I don't think that's true.
Biden will then look around at the weak Democratic bench and decide he can't risk letting Trump get back in, so he'll run again too. And so we end up with an old folks home MMA rematch for the presidency. And while I'm feeling hot, a bonus NFL playoffs prediction.
Unexpected bonus!
On Saturday, my man Joe Burrow gets the Cincinnati Bengals their first playoff win since before text messaging was invented. And the Chiefs meet the Packers for a Super Bowl battle between the quarterback with the cringiest TikTok brother and the quarterback with the cringiest anti-vax takes.
Super Bowl time.
See you next week for more Not My Party. And let me know what your predictions are for 2022. For more weekly episodes of Not My Party, hit that subscribe button.